All right, all right, all right. It's going to be one of those shows. You can tell already. Already. All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. And yes, I fell asleep and Dark Hour Paranormal called me. Phone's ringing. And, and, I hear, I don't have the ringer on, just vibrating, and I hear it. It woke me up. Now, I almost didn't answer it, but then I saw the sun was up. And I said, oh, Michael's calling me. 10 in the morning. I'm glad I slept. So I picked up the phone, and I hardly remember what was said, but all I could think of is it's a sunny day, and it wasn't the sun. It was the kitchen light and me trying to focus. And I think Michael said something, and he said, "What's going on?" Or I said, "I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know." Then I started waking up. Like I'm like, "Oh no, 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 no!" Yeah, I did it again. But it is what it is. We are here, and we are going to enjoy ourselves. Oh, this. I spent a lot of time, let's just say, making the show for today earlier. And I set up a row of browsers with the links of things I want to talk about. Beautifully orchestrated. I had it all set up in the order I wanted. Mwah. And I erased it. I shut down the main browser by accident. I did this for you. So now I've got to wing it. And winging it is what we do here. Roll call, everybody. Welcome to Sunday night. We are live on May 23rd, 2021, officially Sunday, beginning a new week tonight. And we will be doing Sunday through Friday consistently. That will probably not change. So let's get started with the roll call. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing roll call because some people don't like it. I like it. I think we should say hi to people. I think I say goodbye to people at the end of the show. I'm going to say hello to people at the beginning of the show because that's what Goof On is. It's public access. I almost said ability. And then I was going to say capability. And I was saying, no, that either of those don't work. And I came up with access. That's the thought process. Hey, let's get this started. Denbub, it jumped on me. Sorry. Denbub, welcome to the show. Jay Cerno, welcome to the show. Eric A1872, welcome to the show. Controls and welcome to the show. JP Besson, welcome to the show. Mr. DB Cooper 77, welcome to the show. It jumped again. Love Wins, welcome to the show. Larky Dairy, welcome to the show. Ladies, and gentlemen. Paul. Tavares, welcome to the show. Scotty Eisner, not Billy, welcome to the show. Izumi Summers, welcome to the show. Mario UFOs, what up? Welcome back. Welcome to the show. Mike Johnson, good to see you. Welcome back to the show. Dorothy Lang, welcome to the show. Dark Hour, the Savior, Paranormal, welcome to the show. Martin R., welcome to the show. Mystic Q Tip, welcome to the show. This thing is flying. Slow down, everybody. Nathan Allen, Nathan Itzke, Nathan Hot Dogs, welcome to the show. Michael Franks and Beans, welcome to the show. Felicia Flores, not the florist, welcome to the show. Every time I see your name, that's what I think. What can I help? And Evasius, every time I think of your name, I say welcome to the show. But I also think of the movie. What is the one with Matt Damon? Is it Avithium? What is it? Where he's up in space and everybody's spinning around on his thing. Tractor Basil, welcome to the show. Did I say Brandon Smith? Welcome to the show. Well, if I didn't, no. Will is they? Welcome to the show. Stargate Traveler. Stargate Traveler. New place so far? Hey, look at it. It's great. Blue Chicken. Thanks for asking. It's going good, actually. Welcome to the show. Hey, how did this jump 42 spaces? That's crazy. I'm trying to say hi, and this chat room's flying. Jose Sanchez, welcome to the show. Tractor, I already did that. Eggneck Face, welcome to the show. Blank Wall, welcome to the show. Exactly Zero, welcome to the show. IR Film, welcome to the show. South Point 1360, welcome to the show. Rican Avex here, welcome to the show. Den Bub, already did you. Stardust Surfer, welcome to the show. Bridget Ladd, aha, yeah, to the show. Scott Brown's here. Choo-choo-choo-choo. What is this? Somebody said, did you give me? Oh, I look good tonight. Jill Delight. I'm wearing my see-through. This is my TikTok men's long sleeve shirt. You know how they have like the women's TikTok tight pants or hot pants, whatever they are, for women? This is the men's shirt. Blank Wall to the show. Andrew Shue show. All right, we're done. Bill Romanos, welcome to the show. Red Panda, welcome to the show. Darkcraft, welcome to the show. Darren DiLorenzo, welcome to the show, my good friend. It is nice to have a DiLorenzo. Hey, I haven't seen you here before, I don't think, but it's nice to see you. Stephen O'Neill, got a cool name too, DiLorenzo. It's one of the best you could have. Anybody if you got a cool name like DiLorenzo, you're set for life. You could walk up to anybody. Yeah, you walk up to some. I bet you in high school. Hi, I'm Mike DiLorenzo. No, I'm Darren DiLorenzo. And the girls just go, "Yeah, I know, I know." Yeah, of course, it's a lot to say with the name. All right, Shelly, gotcha. DiLorenzo, cool. Let's go. We're done. Sanchez, gotcha. Good, go. COVID. Sky Allen, I didn't want to forget you. What's up, man? James K, welcome. Love Light, welcome, welcome. All right, we got everybody. The big ragou's here. Where is he? Remember that? In Laverne and Shirley, the big ragu. Every time he came into the scene, I could have gone from rags to riches. You know, he would sing. God, I hated that guy. He was the worst actor on that show. Speaking of shows, I got to find it. Hold on. I can't believe this happened, man. I can't believe I deleted everything. Look, I got to get rid of this. I don't like that. Did I do it? I did. I got rid of it. So now, hold on. I got to set the show up somewhat. So give me a moment. This is how I do it. I'll show you. What am I showing you for? Who cares? You know how it works. You're just opening up browsers. Shut up. You shut up. There's the first one. This is nothing. And you want to hear something weird? After we did Alien Addict show 3 hours ago, it ended. I went and I put my laundry. I took it out of the dryer after I had to put it on wrinkle guard because Anyway, I ate. I thought I tasted chicken. I ate got done probably 2 hours ago. An hour and 40 minutes ago, I think it was when I fell asleep. I turned on YouTube. I was watching greatest baseball plays ever, part 1, part 2, and all that. Fell asleep. Didn't even mean it. But we were on Alien Addict today. Man, was that a good show or what? That was phenomenal. Me, Third Phase of Moon, Dark Hour Paranormal, Must See Audio, Lee, and Osvaldo Frankenbeans. Dark Hour Paranormal, I said that. And Ollie. And of course, it was the discussion of the week. And I kind of almost felt bad for Osvaldo because we all think, the threat, and we think the threat's differently than what we're being told. We don't believe TTSA is really great. And I said I was going to stay out of a lot of the conversation tonight on Ollie's show. And because I know Third Phase of Moon, it was their first time on Ollie's show, Alien Addict. And, I wanted them to talk more to me anyway. But the first thing that comes out of my mouth, I think Osvaldo takes it really the wrong way, like I'm attacking him. But I wasn't. I was attacking TTSA. Because they're ridiculous and they're worth attacking. That's why I did it. I don't remember the context of the conversation. All I know is that Osvaldo goes, "Hey, Rich, good to see you too," or something like that. Like, hey, I wasn't trying to. Right then and there, I knew I can't speak. I can't speak now. I don't even know why I was there. Shouldn't be allowed to speak at all. I don't know what you guys are doing here. I don't do anything. I know. No, I'm kidding. Hey, there's going to be a video later because I'm almost done with it. I've been working on it since yesterday. It was supposed to go up last night, but I wound up talking to the Cousins brothers instead. But I worked on it, almost done with it, and that'll be up later tonight. Roughly, I'd say about 90 minutes after I'm done with this show. It'll probably be midnight Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern. Maybe 4. We'll see how it goes. But welcome to Sunday night, and I'm glad that we're taking over Sunday. It's taking over of Sunday is what we're doing. So I'm going to pull up the Alien Addict show and just give you a little, if you weren't there, most of you were there, right? Most of you were there. So I don't know why I'm doing this, but it was nice to have this conversation with COVID with everybody. So while you're watching this, just for a minute, guys, it won't take me too long to get set up officially. I think I have everything somewhere, but anyway, check this out because we're still. Oh, tonight's show, rumors something huge is gonna drop. There's major rumors that something big is going to drop. We'll talk about that here in a second. Check this out. This was just a few hours ago from Alien Addict. This is kind of like the beginning of the show.
Lou's lawyer as well, and possibly Nick Pope.
Well, about 3 days ago. And it's good to be on the show. Glad to be on, Alien Addict. Good to see you, Dark Hour Paranormal. Good to see you, Rich. And you guys to debate. But hey, these guys are saying this in the mainstream media. Why not come on a channel and just talk? Let's just talk. But people are afraid to talk. I can say I've reached out to a couple of people. Some people still they're thinking. So let's keep our fingers crossed in 2 weeks. If these guys have the cojones to take on Dr. Greer and just have a discussion. It's not like we want to create like this rumble in the jungle, but we do want to create this dialogue that is necessary in this field. And these guys should oblige to come on this channel. Luis Elizondo will come on any channel on YouTube. You might only have 10 subscribers on your channel, but he'll come on your channel and he'll have maybe 5 to 20 people watching. Why not come on our channel where we have tens, maybe if not hundreds of thousands of people watching, and get eyeballs on this?
Let people speak, my friend, because you I know you're a man with many opinions. Welcome to the show, Osvaldo Franco. How you doing, mate? You're looking well.
Same old.
Yes. So you've seen what's happened with Greer recently, the other day when he. And what do you make of that?
Grandstanding. Stephen Greer's grandstanding. Stephen Greer is realizing that the movement is.
Did you see my reaction? Did you see what I said? Did you see what I did? I couldn't believe it. So why is it okay?
With Greer
Watch
recently, the other day when he. And what do you make of that?
Grandstanding. Stephen Greer's grandstanding. Stephen Greer is realizing that the movement is passing him by.
I almost
That's
said
basically what this is. Stephen Greer is not completely above board, in my opinion. We'll just say that.
You did support him, though. You gave him money.
I sure did, because I'm a ufologist.
He supported him because he's a ufologist. And then the story went on that Greer called him out, like trying to act like a big shot in front of his friends. That's what Osvaldo said, that Greer called him a secret agent or something like that. And he didn't like it. And all of Greer's friends were around like, yeah, here's a secret agent or something like that. It was really a weird, because he was young back then. And he was idolizing, I guess, Stephen Greer to a point.
Because I put the cause first, always. And I wasn't really happy with what he did with my money, to tell you the truth. That was just a terrible documentary.
More than what TTSA did. Oh.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Yeah, all right, Rich. Thanks. Nice to see you, Rich.
Hey, you too. I said it was more than what TTSA did. I mean, TTSA took people's money and they didn't do anything.
No matter what happens.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying whatever any of us say tonight, it is we are all we're all in it together. We just have a different opinions.
All these other.
Yeah, Blake said the next thing was pretty good, but it's true. I mean, TTSA is. You can say they're responsible for getting us more mainstream media play. I'd go as far as that. But bringing us evidence? No. Blobs from an IR film that are very suspect do not look like UFOs to me. The parallaxing with the tic tac, and that's probably a bird and or balloon. And even if it is a tic tac, let's say, probably us, right? Don't you think that this goes into the topic tonight, like about this big drop and the rumors that I've been hearing, and not only from Third Phase of Moon hearing, maybe getting some information. I am also receiving some too. And apparently very soon, I'm thinking this week or next week, maybe mid next week, the latest, that Corbell has got something really spectacular up his sleeve. Could it be the Redeemer video? No. I don't care. I want to see what it is, of course, because let's talk about it now that I brought it up. If something big drops, like clear footage, okay, would you believe it? You have to look at the body of work of Corbell. Shitty movies, shitty videos. I'm not going to say anything about his personality, but you saw a pattern. Personality. Talk about grandstanding. It's okay when their side does it. Greer does it? I mean, Jeremy Corbell's doing this. We got photos from a video, and here they are. Here's 3 photos of a trans medium craft. That's how I hear him in my mind. When I watch him, I hear UAP. You know, that's what I hear. Who's that guy? More like ufology passed him by? Who's that guy? Seems more like yeah. I guess you're talking about Corbell. Thanks for the $2 super chat though. I don't really know if not yet. I haven't had any coffee, I haven't had any, I don't even have any energy drinks. So I'm gonna have to get something in me. Thank you for the $2 super chat though. Who's that guy? I don't know. I'm not quite understanding, but we'll just call him Jesus Palms Denbub, right? Jesus Palms Corbell. JPC. I don't know if I like that one. His remark towards Greer, grandstanding. I mean, that's what Corbell's doing. And not only that, he's setting up the grandstand with little drips of, still images of the video. 2 weeks per, leading up to it. Got a still image. You're going to see the video eventually, but I'm only going to show you the still pics. Okay? So, I don't know, man. This is a weird freaking world we're playing in. This is just a weird time. It is. It's weird. I don't know. I love it, right? I totally do. But people see things a little bit differently than the next guy. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but hey, man, I said Greer just wanted the spotlight, maybe. We threw it out there. It was an idea. Of course, I know that if I had that audience and I thought like Greer, I would have done it. I would have said, I don't know, in retrospect, now you just wish he reached out to them each privately to see if they would go on it. But see if they would go on third phase of Moon. Doesn't seem like we're having any luck yet, I think. I don't know. Did we get any answers on who's coming on yet? Not yet. So, I mean, there's a couple of weeks to go. So the message was received. And now they're thinking in their minds, because they want to talk to him. They want to debate Greer. I guarantee it. What human would you be if you didn't want to debate the guy in front of everybody? But there's a reason why they won't. It's a couple reasons. One, you're getting in the ring with Greer, who probably has stuff on you, right? From what I learned and heard, this guy's like thorough in his research and recalls conversations and has a memory, like a DVD, whatever. It's retaining information. You play it, you watch it. It's on the DVD. I don't know. He's like a memory card, I guess. It's weird. So he's got probably stuff And he did call Elizondo out and said that he lied, talked to Sheehan, and admitted that the UFOs weren't a threat. That's what Greer's claiming. You know? Did he? Do you think Elizondo really said that? Maybe he said it like, man, I know they're not a threat to everybody, but they are a threat. Maybe he said that. You may, come on, man. This is, I think about it both ways. I get it. But wouldn't it be great just for the people to have that conversation? Because the people want to know what another person thinks, not what 5 people that think the same thing and go on every show and every podcast everywhere, repeating the same thing over and over and over and over. Nothing new. There's never anything new. Christopher Mellon may have brought in something new, but not those, not Lou. Fravor, the guy who flew, near the Tic Tac and saw it with Alex Dietrich, whatever. He's probably being really honest about it. He looks like he is to me. So I normally don't drink on the show like this much, but Cottonmouth. So COVID. Come on, man. So it's a weird time. Right? Isn't it? It's the weirdest time and the best. This is the most interesting it's been, and I can't tell you how long. I guess it would have to be since this interesting. Yeah, it is to me. I guess the general public doesn't really care. Today they don't. Well, they're not really hearing it unless they're on the internet, right? So let's play more of this show. This is at least this is a good part where I think Blake asks Osvaldo something really good. There was a few of those moments. Third Phase of Moon did well, as always.
Other guys that you support are grandstanding on the major media every single day with the same script. What's wrong with Dr. Greer? Just disagreeing with their narrative. That's not grandstanding.
My problem with Greer is this holier than thou attitude of Greer's. This quasi spiritual weirdness. I don't like it. I don't trust it. I think that he is grasping at straws, honestly. It seems that things are going in a very clear direction, and it's not going his way.
When you're fighting up against a major media and corporations all on the same page, it's a battle that's going to be a tough one. And you got to admit that you're seeing the narrative, Osvaldo, what's going on in the major media. Do you hear any other side of the story, or it's always the same script? Doesn't that kind of give you any kind of red flag?
No, that's how the media is. They're about everything.
But that's the problem, though, isn't it? How all of a sudden can we trust mainstream media when we haven't done for years?
No, you shouldn't.
But you are, because they're saying what you want to hear.
No, who says I'm trusting the media? I'm trusting
you're trusting TTSA, which are using the mainstream media as an outlet.
Yes, well, I look at it this way: TTSA has gotten more done than anybody has ever.
They made a History Channel.
Period.
Did you watch their TV show Unidentified? They're misidentifying UFOs constantly. They're shooting stars really blurry videos and they say that's a UFO, or they're shooting military flares and go, oh my God, these are a threat. Or they'll misrepresent their analyzation of UFOs where they put their UFO expert and go, look at this video. You tell us what it is. He's an enhancer of video, and they're looking at these parachuters with pyrotechs coming down. The guy doesn't say they're parachuters or pyrotechs. What he says is that this footage is manipulated. This footage is CGI. Why don't they just say it's freaking people coming down in parachutes with pyrotechs? But no, they're saying it's CGI, or they're if that's good work, I'm not sure. Unidentified was trash, in my opinion, of what they brought to the table.
And it was pretty bad trash. It was. Everything was explainable. I see a $10 super chat. How did I miss that? Mr. Catfish 2100 with a $10 super chat. That's right. I forgot. We've got the super chat open. And I've got 8 kids, right? Can you keep them quiet for me? I'm sorry. I know. It's okay. Can you... 8 kids to feed. Don't forget. And then we're going to... Thank you. Well, as soon as they close the door, that sound shut right outside. This is a soundproof studio we're in. Pretty amazing. The kid's got a set of lungs on. That was just the one baby. The rest is sleeping. Yeah, the other 7. One's always up. One is always up. PayPal, Cash App, become a patron. Watch third phase UFO report videos I make. I don't know. But there's always one baby crying. Always. Oh no, what did I do? You just got the other one quiet. Oh, it's number 2 too. Number 2 makes the loudest cries. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. They care about you. Thank you, Mr. Catfish, for the $10 super chat. And somebody put a sock in it. What a baby. Hey, that worked. Unbelievable. I was supposed to make an announcement. I'm not going to make it. I can't. I just remembered the announcement, but I can't make it. It's about the road trip. Yeah. May not be able to do the whole road trip. That's all I'm saying. California, most likely. Would I make it all the way to Washington? I don't know. Got to do the show while we're out there. Yeah, all right. Anyway, should there be 2 sides to this anyway? When it was all said and done, I agreed with Osvaldo that it's probably a mix of aliens and humans possibly working together. I don't know. I'd like to think they would be working together, though, that's for sure. Maybe they're sitting in the Tic Tacs, the aliens, and maybe a human at the same time, right? And their backs are at each other, so one looks this way, one looks this way, right? You're not even giving me a large screen? What am I? Chopped liver. There you go. And it kind of reminds me like it would be like Star Wars, man. It's just a weird time. I keep saying it. Because they could be working together. Back to back, side to side. One day they're out. They're in the Pacific and they see Fravor and the training going on, right? And they're in the Tic Tac and they're like, we got to go by Fravor. He would love this. He could make a living off of this for the rest of his life. Let's go fly by Fravor. Dude, no, I got one better. Let's go in the water. Well, we're not supposed to put Tic Tacs in the water. They melt. Well, we'll just go maybe 5 feet in. We'll make waves. Yeah, we'll show him a little white cap from there. He'll definitely can't miss us. You want to do the ping pong thing? Let's do the ping pong thing. Remember, Fravor said it looked like the Tic Tac was a ping pong ball in a glass, and ding 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 ding. And all this frothy water, we thought it was maybe like a plane wreckage or something, and the waves are crashing over it. And then one of the pilots of the Tic Tac, the alien, wants to do what they have on the DJI drones called follow. We'll follow every move they make. We'll parallax them. They go this way, we go this way. We'll keep 50 meters away from them. Mirror, that's what it is. Yeah, it's mirror. It's mirroring. Yeah, the other one they did too, but this one was mirroring. Should we do the Star Trek thing? No, let's do the Star Wars thing. You know, when they go into hyperspace, do you want to see the Star Wars, or do you want to see the Star Trek one where they? I like the Star Trek one a little bit better than I do the other one. Maybe because I've seen it for the last 40 years. I don't know. But I really like the way they take off in hyperspace or warp on Star Trek. Much better. Imagine, and then you see the echoes left behind, the little wavy lines. That shit's got to go so far. That's the longest chemtrail in history. That is called the universal chemtrail. It's not even chemicals, really. It's just they still use the name, 400 years in the future. That'd be, that seems a little silly too. What if you're trying to get away from somebody and you leave that trail behind? Look at that. Like Hansel and Gretel. Unbelievable. We're going to find you, Kirk. You and your Enterprise. We know exactly where you are. Why do I sound like Sulu? Warp 5. Isn't that? Wait, it's Takai, right? Yeah. Warp 5, Captain. Scotty, I want to go there, but feel a little frightened. I do. We've got to go to this planet, see what's on there, to break out new things in civilization. I've never done Kirk before. Have I ever tried? Tried it a little bit. To seek out new civilization, to boldly go where no bones have gone before. As soon as you get it down, it's not that hard to do Kirk. I could see me getting good at that. I do impressions of other comedians doing impressions. That's one of my gigs. So, I would pick a comedian like Jim Carrey, and he does, strange noises. I could, making him do it of him doing as it's Jim Carrey doing Elvis or something like that. You know what I mean? I do impersonations of comedians doing impersonations of actors and actresses. That's what I do. Nobody's doing that. Thought about it all myself years ago. It's a good routine. Yeah, you laugh. Oh, yeah. It's a good time. All right, let's move a little forward here, and then we'll end this nightmare, because me and Osvaldo, I think I felt like he did. Ollie did. I think Michael did. Third Phase knows it's both aliens and humans working together. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know it is. It's both. They're working hand in hand. That's the universe I want to live in. I do too, Rich. See, can't do it. You just can't do it. You just had to step that one extra step, Rich. You couldn't just let good enough be alone. It was almost acceptable until you did that. Now, let's see what else is going on here one more time. Ready? Let's go up here. I think we had fun around 41. Giddy up.
And I hope I don't get into trouble for playing this, but I kind of wanted your opinion on this.
Yeah.
I've taken a little clip of Lou's.
First of all, this is great. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, this was one of the things I erased by accident. This dude, every time Sheehan says, I think UAP or UFO, or he smiles, and then at one point, you don't see it here in this clip. You see it in the full clip. Oh, that's what I need to get. He's wording what Sheehan is saying. Like there's a script, and Sheehan's going, so, we've got UAPs, and you see the guy doing this. He's mouthing what Sheehan's reading and speaking. But I don't know. I was looking in my histories. I must have watched 500 YouTube videos in the last couple of hours. I can't find it. It's not in the right spot. I can't find this interview. I was going to play it for you. The version that I wanted. The full version. But watch how weird this guy is. Oh, I'm going to look again.
Who knows what they are?
But sorry, check out the guy. Who's the guy next to him? Because I'm
That's that new CE5 guy. What's his face?
Right. Just look at his expression when he's talking.
Who knows what they are? Even to the point where every third of the way through the show, at every single point, somebody would come on and say, they could be an awful threat. They could, who knows? They could be from China. And Marco Rubio, if they're from China or something, we should know about that. And so that whole thing is going on, as we all know, at a very low level of consciousness about this entire phenomenon. I mean, they're way below the horizon on this discussion. But it is certainly something like Melinda, when you said, what do you think? Did he hit a home run?
That's Grant Cameron's White House channel. We'll put it in the description below. But who's that guy next to him, Oz? Because
what's that all about? Guy smiling.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's through the entire. It's through the entire thing. I mean, I think.
It's mythology. It's a little odd.
He's like, it's a little odd. He's doing it like this.
Yeah, it's a type guy. It's a type guy.
Hey, let me get my Aloha shirt on. What's going on here? Come on, these are the guys. You back these guys. This is a joke, man. These guys. I didn't like. Wow, I didn't even see that clip, and I never want to watch that again. But high five, Ollie. You made it to 100 watchers. Good job, bro. You got 100. Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Get the thumbs up.
But wow, hey, Osvaldo, doesn't that look a little strange? See, explain to me what's going on there.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Who's that?
What's your interpretation?
What's my interpretation?
Yeah, what's going on with this guy here, hyping him up and just kind of supporting him in a visual sense? And why is he laughing? Why is this a laughing matter? I thought we were all pretty serious about what was happening. Why do they think it's funny?
We don't know what he's
Michael.
doing or like thinking. Honestly, dude, like how am I supposed to know? I'm not telepathic.
No, I'm asking your opinion, Osvaldo.
In my opinion,
yes.
In my opinion, I don't see why it was relevant to even really have him there. He wasn't really like involved in the subject matter. You know, like I saw the whole interview.
It's one of the odd things that.
Pardon?
That's one of the odd things about it.
It's the oddest thing I've ever seen, and loads of people have sent me this clip, but not said anything. And I noticed the guy straight away. But every time he speaks about the UFO or the threat, this guy is smiling. Blake, you need to. I know you don't want to watch it, but you guys should watch the entire thing and do an analysis on it because this guy is smiling like a Cheshire cat. And he, at some points, when Lou's lawyer's speaking, he's muttering things. It's almost like he's saying what he's supposed to say. The guy next to him with the big medallion and the rings,
like they're reading from a teleprompter.
He reminds me of, you know, when you hear about people having like the same dreams, and you hear about that story of the smiling man, like the grinning man turning up in people's dreams. He looks like the artist's impression of those things.
Yeah, it's a little creepy, wasn't it?
It is a subliminal ploy that they're playing.
It's probably just his best mate. It's probably just his best mate, and he got a little bit drunk or high or whatever beforehand, and he just thought, you know what, can I come on with you? Yeah, go.
I'm looking for that Sheehan to see if there's anything he would say, and I can't find anything but this.
Now, because I'm getting set to participate in the hearings in front of the Inspector General's office that I'm representing Lou Elizondo, who is decided he wants to tell the truth about what it is that he knows. And people are threatening him, you know, from inside the Defense Department. They're lying about him. They're issuing false statements saying that, you know, he never had anything. ACHIP didn't even exist. The Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Project didn't even exist. That he didn't have anything to do with anything like this. They aren't studying UFOs.
That's crazy. So they hired Sheehan, right? Because Lou's now telling the truth, apparently. He's telling us the truth. Or is he about to tell the truth? Is that what it is? Is it because he told the truth? He just hired this guy, didn't he? Well, I guess he's getting threats that he may lose his pension maybe or something like that, or his rank. I don't know. I don't know how it works over there. But he's putting it all out there, so he must feel like he's telling the truth, Lou. You know? As much as I don't believe exactly what their belief is. It's just a weird I don't know, man. I think the whole thing's weird. Why? And it's just us. It's the US. It's just the US. I know. Come on, man. Close the door. Thank you. I've got 9 kids. Yeah, I do have 9 kids, actually. I do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them here, and they're all sleeping. So they're used to the sound of my voice, constantly talking. So it kind of puts half of them to sleep. The other 4, they're always just out and about, awake. They never sleep. They got my gene. Actually, I always sleep. I sleep right before the show. That's what I do. Hey, Control's in. That guy was smiling ear to ear like a prankster. Yeah, that's right. That's the weird thing about that guy. I think Alien Addict plays it again. I can't find the bolt. I don't know where it's not in my history. Believe me, I was looking. I know I have it. I looked at it. I can't go too fast because he doesn't play it long. Comes up again. It's a longer version. God dang it. I can't find it yet. I think it's coming up. Come on, man. There's Blake showing his rocks, that these artifacts that possibly maybe 8,500 years old. There's this big cache of them. Well, maybe we'll talk about that. It's pretty wild stuff. I mean, I've seen probably around 100 of those pictures. Some of them are like from the same object at a different angle, though, but I've seen about maybe 60 objects, different ones. It's wild stuff, man. I don't know where he played it. Let me just go back a little bit. It is wild. Watch how weird this is.
You know, they could be an awful threat. You know, who knows? They could be from China. You know, and Marco Rubio, you know.
He is actually mimicking him. And when Sheehan goes, this guy's mouth looks like it's going like this. He's doing it like this. And then when Sheehan goes, I know, and he goes, you know, if Sheehan was to say, and now we're talking about Elizondo, he would go, and now we're talking about Elizondo. That's what it looks like, man. This guy's the mocker. It's the mocker.
When he's talking.
It's weird.
Of, you know, wow, who knows what they are? You know,
it's like he was zoning in on it.
You know, I mean, every
third
of the way through the show, at every single point, somebody would come on and say, you know, they could be an awful threat. You know, who knows? They could be from China. You know, and Marco Rubio, you know, well, you know, if they're from China or something, we should know about that. And so that whole thing is going on, as we all know, at a very low.
This guy is a puppet, and this guy's got his hand up his keister. He's doing the mouth. This guy is some sort of guru alien mind job. Round light, in glasses, major flaw. He is controlling the mind and the voice. This guy. This is an alien. This is a joke on us. This is an alien. Right here. You don't think that guy looks like an alien? They're showing us the alien on TV. They're showing us the alien. Don't you see? They're having fun. He's telling him what to say. Sheehan may have been nervous. Like, what do I say? And he's like, don't worry. I'll talk for you. And he mind jumped into him, took control of his vertebrae and all of his moving parts, and treated him like a mind puppet. It's what it is, man. You're looking at an alien. Come on, that guy's an alien. You don't think that's strange? That he has an alien with him here? You think I'm joking. It's the truth. We're now being shown an alien. This is a joke. This is the major event. Right here, this guy. Wouldn't that be weird if I actually believe that? Somebody will. It looks like it, though, man. It looks like he is the invasion of the mind snatchers. He took over that dude's mind. I'm not kidding. Watch. Seriously. Come on.
Guy. What's his face?
Right. Just look at his expression when he's talking.
Watch his mouth.
Of who knows what they are? Even to the point where I mean, every third of the way through the show, at every single point, somebody would come on and say, they could be an awful threat. They could be who knows? They could be from China. And Marco Rubio, if they're from China or something, we should know about that. And so that whole thing is going on, as we all know.
Kind of has male and female attributes. Looks like he's wearing a little eyeliner, maybe some eyeshadow. It looks like this person may do some sort of mask or maybe dresses up in drag, because there's something about when somebody puts makeup on their face a lot, it does something to their skin. It makes their skin look a certain way. He definitely has that look around his lips. It's like his skin is super clean from scrubbing and cleaning the makeup off. That's why it happens. And also the makeup creates a moisture barrier. And that's why women like wearing certain makeups, because it makes their skin not actually look better, but feel better. But this guy has got all of those attributes of a bisexual male. There, I said it. That's what I see. I see this as an alien that is both male and female, right? Who wears a mask, who may have to wear a mask sometimes. Maybe he's wearing one now. Maybe we're not seeing what we think we're seeing. God, I'm telling you, this person's weird. They're wearing a medallion, but Grant covers it up. Thanks, Grant. Good move. Way to go. Got to advertise yourself. Everybody knows they're there already. What do you got it up there for? Hey, you're watching Grant Cameron's White House UFO. I never would have guessed it. Where I thought I was on GoFon. I thought Grant was a guest on GoFon. I'm glad they put it down there. Now I get it. Stupid. You don't have to put your name up. Doesn't have to be in the title. Doesn't have to be on the freaking screen every second of the day, of every hour, of every minute.
I mean, every third of the way through the show, at every single point, somebody would come on and say, they could be an awful threat. They could be who knows? They could be from China. And Marco Rubio, if they're from China or something, we should know about that. And so that whole thing is going on, as we all know.
I got to tell you something. Watch this guy's mouth when he talks. There's something wrong going on here. I'm telling you. I don't like what I'm seeing. I know I'm going off on a weird tangent, but watch his mouth. There's something wrong with it.
They could be an awful threat. They could be who knows? They could be from China. And Marco Rubio,
Marco Rubio.
We should know about that.
Okay. So it's not aligned. It's not aligned properly, but we do get to see it. Anyway, hey, the aliens walk amongst us. You wouldn't know the difference, Jack. You wouldn't know the difference. They have the same pendant. Oh, I see. It's his man. So what? It's his man. Now I get it. This one's over here going, I'm going to smile, and I'm just going to smile, and I'm going to light up the camera, Sheehan. I'm just going to smile for the world to see that we're good people. Yeah, you look like a psychopath. This is great. I love this field. Only in this field. And I think it's adorable. They both got the same pendant or whatever it is they're wearing. Medallion. We don't wear pendants. Pendants are for old ladies. We wear medallions. They're thicker, they're heavier, they're made of real gold. Not some cheap plastic that some broad's going to wear on a collar. Some broad? Yeah, some old lady. The friggin' man. Broad. Wow. We got to be a snowflake for. All right. This has just gotten out of control. Yeah, it's what I thought.
So that whole thing is going on, as we all know. at a very low level of consciousness about this entire phenomenon. I mean, they're way below the horizon on this discussion. But it is certainly something. Like Melinda, when you said, what do you think? Did he hit a home run?
That's Grant Cameron's White House channel. We'll put it in the description below. But who's that guy next to him, Oz? Because
What's that all about? Guy smiling.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's through the entire. It's through the entire thing. I mean, I think.
It's mythology. It's a little odd.
He's like, it's a little odd. He's doing it like this.
Yeah, it's a hype guy. It's a hype guy.
Hey, let me get my Aloha shirt on. What's going on here? Come on, these are the guys. You back these guys. This is a joke, man. These guys. I didn't like. Wow, I didn't even see that clip.
No, it's coming.
Yeah,
I never want to watch that again. But high five, Ollie. You made it to 100 watchers. Good job, bro. You got 100.
Like a Cheshire cat, and at some point when Lou's lawyer's speaking, he's muttering things. It's almost like he's saying what he's supposed to say. The guy next to him with the big medallion and the ring.
Oh, like they're reading from a teleprompter.
He reminds me of, when you hear about people having like the same dreams, and you hear about that story of the smiling man, like
10 years. Hey, there's some in there that are obviously everybody makes mistakes. We got a better eye. We've been focusing a lot better over the past 5 years. We're not taking any of that stuff. We made an announcement on Third Phase Moon. Don't send us this shit.
All right. Well, that you can go to and watch that over at Alien Addict there. Can you put me back on the screen? There you go, producer. Got a new producer in Florida. Why is this happening? This little thing over here. That shouldn't be happening. I thought we fixed this. Oh, we need more light there. That's what you meant by more light. Okay. Yeah, it is weird. I don't, when I had the screen at my other place, I was able to bring the cloth closer and the light would bounce off the walls. Over here, this room is rather large for a second bedroom. It's almost, it's pretty big. There's no way I could I have to buy another lamp is what I'm going to have to do. I do have them, but I have to do it. I used the third lamp when I was in the other. That's right, I did. And I used it for the top edge. I couldn't get it up here bright enough so it would do what it's doing here in the bottom right or left, whatever side it is for you. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. It might ruin the rest of me. Let's see. I'm on 47. Let's go. No. Oh, there's something behind me. What was that? Did you see that? That was weird. Okay, I want to ask you guys something. Because I've seen this a few times, but not as much as I'm seeing it now. Are there such things? You know how there's white orbs? Are there black orbs? All right. Now, I'm not talking like orbs like the size of the white ones. Out of my eye, what I'm seeing, and I think I recorded this on my cell phone when the light fixture went out and I caught that black object crossing in front of the camera twice, like super fast. And I'm seeing this black orb looking thing. I keep thinking it's a fly or a bug, but it's not because the walls here are still bare. I didn't put any pictures up, and this is a much bigger place than what I had, so there's more wall. I would see this if it was a bug going this fast in this direction. I would see it. I would still, like when you see a fly and it crosses, you could still turn and catch up to the fly. When I don't catch up to anything, there's nothing there. When I see this black thing cross in front of me, and it's happened a dozen or so times. I don't see it anywhere else but in the house. So I'm wondering if it's something on my eye. Maybe I don't know what that could be. But I don't see it when I'm outside because I think the environment is so mixed up with all different colors at all times, depending on when you're at, that you don't see it. But there are some times when you go into a whited area or a bright area where there isn't too much color and I don't see it. It's weird. Today I went droning. So I have a nice little treat for you. Now, I was going to make a droning video with this footage because it's pretty cool. Do you want me to show you what I have now, or does it matter? Do you care? Or would you rather see me put it in a video and make it look beautiful? This is the first time I have this pretty good footage. This isn't bad, actually. This is like B-roll footage. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It didn't upload yet to the computer. It should have. Why didn't it go, man? It's been... let me try refreshing. Oh, man. It's going to be tomorrow, probably. That sucks. Why does it take so long for stuff to show up on the Google Photos? Always takes a day, it seems like. I think it's on a timer. Shit! That was supposed to take up 30 minutes of the show. All right. Well, show does go on, so let's go to something else. It'll be up there soon. Next day or two. What can I do? There's nothing I can do. So why even bother? Stop talking about it. All right, what's this? UFO study? Oh, all right. So we're just going to move on with the show. I've got some stuff I found. All right. Now, those of you who are looking to go across the country, or you want to visit the little alien, you may want to think about that trip. This place looks like this today. Somebody took a picture of it. They said, I think the little alien needs an update. Dude, look how the mattress is like broken or something. It's like the bed spring or box spring is, I just want to say the word dilapidated. I know it doesn't work. Why isn't this working? I'm hitting the X. Nothing's... oh my God, I'm on the wrong screen. What a schmoho. All right. Next. These... oh, yeah, this is good. We'll play this one. These weird videos are freaking the internet out. This is from April. I don't think we played it, but I had it here in the ready. This is pretty interesting stuff. It's from Slap Tam. Ah, it's our good buddy Slap Tam who doesn't even know us. Here we go.
This is what's happening right now.
I love this channel. Cal here.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. The following creepy clips have been
and unrequited love. In and of itself, these factors are terrifying enough.
Melanie
Unfortunately,
Patrick
for
with
one
a
teacher at a
$5
secondary
super
college,
chat. Thank you
the
very
school
much.
became haunted by something even more frightening than teenage angst. YouTube channel Paranormal
Super Generoso, by the way. I don't know if I've ever seen you here before. I don't recognize the profile pic or your name. So welcome to Goof On and the $5 support chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, by the way, I do have 9 kids. That's not a joke, right? Not a joke. And what I was going to say earlier is that I figured out it's going to be $3,000 for me to go across the country the whole trip. So I was thinking, oh my God, if we could raise $3,000, but I would never ask. over the next 2 months to do that. Can you imagine? That's a lot. I know. That's why I don't ask. That's why I didn't ask and I wasn't going to. But the kids are a different story. By the way, Melanie Patrick, super, super, super generoso. Thank you. But I would never throw that out there because that's how much it's going to cost. If you really... Why is number 4 up? Oh, come on. She's so cute. She's one of my girls. Number 4, we call her. This is what she sounds like when she's wanting to breastfeed. She's like cooing. They call it cooing. Oh, she's suckling now. Okay. Number 4 is the best suckler we got. Suckle, suck, 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 suckle. Anyway, back to Slapped Ham.
Vision uploaded proof of
Haunted
this phenomenon
school
for all to see. The video, shot in the early morning hours by a teacher
Feed
of
the
the school
children.
in question, begins with the teacher showing us his watch to emphasize the lateness of the hour. He then pans the camera around where we can see that the school grounds are completely empty. The teacher then enters the classroom, walking up to an open window of the room, showing us the outside where all seems quiet. Following this, he turns the camera to show some empty seats. A few moments later, something chilling happens. Take a look.
Come on, man.
As you can see, a chair in the back of the room suddenly moves on its own, shoved to the side.
All right. Now, if I was to debunk this, how would I do it? Well, you can only look at the video, right? I don't have the luxury at this moment to show you, different colors and all that stuff like MBB 333. But watch this. Watch the direction of the chair when it's pulled.
A chair in the
See
back
this
of the
whole
room
side over here?
suddenly moves on
Of
its
this,
own,
nobody's
shoved
there,
to the
right?
side.
But the chair's being pulled towards this way. It's not being pulled to the left or to the right where it's empty.
In the back of the
right? See how nobody's there? They show you nobody's out
room
there
suddenly
too.
moved.
But the chair pulls this way, right out of where. So I think somebody's got a string of some sort or somehow they're pulling it and then they're editing it out. I don't know. But it's supposed to be live. But that's what I think's going on. But some of these videos, man, they look so real. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I've seen videos before, but if these are live and this is happening, that's a little different story. They have to make sure those strings don't show. So I don't know if it's fake. I don't know. But, yeah, playing devil's ad.
Moves on its own, shoved to the side. The teacher chuckles nervously before another chair does the exact same thing.
Where?
The teacher quickly leaves the room before the video abruptly ends.
I didn't see the other one move.
Viewers of the YouTube clip believe something fishy is definitely going on, though just what's happening here remains debated. One viewer suggested that the movement of the chairs was related to the energy that kids leave at school. It could be that, as the viewer offered, the energy that the students have at school, such as angst. So what do you think's been caught on camera for what the video has captured? There's no easy explanation happening in the middle of the road.
Oh, this one's
There's
easy.
no easy explanation for what the video has captured. In fact,
all right,
the
let's
clip
figure
has
this one
caused many
out.
of its viewers to question their own reality.
I think
In
I
the
know
clip
what it
shot
is.
by the driver of a vehicle,
Oh,
we can
come
see
on,
outside
man.
the car's windshield, where traffic has come
You could
to a
already
complete
tell.
stop.
In Suffield, on Mountain Road.
Almost unbelievably, the car... Oh,
You can see there's wires up here, man. Something happened. One of the wires may have fallen down and the car was driving and it snagged it and it lifted it up. That's all. Look at all the wires. The guy, I think he said there's no wires around or nothing. Bullshit, dude. They're crossing the road. So I always hated that one. But this next one? Nope, I don't like this one either. This is a good one. Let's see. Maybe we'll do. Nope, I don't like that one either. This is one of the worst. This is weird. Let's do this. I don't know what we're looking at here, but I think this is fake and real. I don't know. Something's weird about this. Check it out. This is the weirdest thing ever.
Gives us an example of the bizarre in action and an opportunity for viewers to give many creative suggestions as to just what's happening. In the brief clip, we see CCTV footage as shot inside of a store. In the middle of the frame is a shelf full of plastic bottles. Watch what happens though.
Right here. Oh, wait, I just saw something. Did you see it?
Watch what happens though. Plastic bottles. Or, in the middle of the frame is a shelf full of plastic bottles. Watch what happens though. One of the bottles tumbles down. As it hits the floor, the liquid that was in the bottle sprays out.
Bullshit!
And the force of the spray shoots the bottle back up into the exact packaging it had fallen from in the exact same position.
How? That looks real. Hey, man. That's really unbelievable. That thing does a flip. And then it hits the ground, comes back up, and gently places itself like an Elon Musk rocket back into the container. It flipped, man. You can't have some wire on here with things flipping around with. You can't know. This is totally unbelievable. Is it fake? It's backwards? You think that's backwards?
Of course, upon first glance, it could
Let's
easily
see,
be
it's
believed
not.
that it was just the
If
force
it
of
was
the sprayed
backwards-
liquid that caused the bottle.
If it was. So what do you think? You think it. No, man. It's not backwards. It's not going like this and then going back the same way. It's not going out and then go back. It's falling out and then it hits the ground and then goes wide and comes back. No way. That's legit.
To shoot back up. But many
Of
viewers
course
don't
it's
agree
fake,
that
but I
was
don't
the
know how they
case.
could have done it.
They couldn't believe that the bottle would go exactly into the position that it was in before it fell.
There's
As
something wrong
such,
when
these
it hits
viewers
the
believe
floor,
that
though.
something greater was at work here. Though,
Watch.
whether that's something paranormal, the
Nope.
Matrix, or divine
That's
intervention,
real, man.
depends on who you are.
That's really unbelievable. It's fake? All right. Seems like we're split down the middle. Poltergeist activity in community. This one's actually really good. Seriously, this is about as good as it gets, I think, when it comes to ghost videos. Is this it? No, we'll watch the UFO one.
Much speculation for just about every viewer on the internet.
This is crazy.
Instagram user live from Atlantis.
It looks
has
real to
uploaded
me.
A curious bit of footage that shows
This looks
something
real.
truly bizarre. Is this some type of military craft, or has this video managed to capture something truly out of this world on tape? We can immediately see a mysterious object in the clip hovering in the sky. The object closely resembles some type of aircraft, triangle-shaped, completely flat, black, and with 3 blinking red lights on the bottom.
It's an advertising banner.
The aircraft
The
moves slightly
TR-3B.
to the right in the sky, hovering for a few moments before suddenly zipping away upwards in the sky.
Pew! Here it goes.
The camera pans up, but is
Looks
unable to
pretty
find
good.
the flying object.
But I don't like that camera. That camera shouldn't have been able to follow it. It wouldn't have known.
The camera pans up, but is unable to
Bullshit.
find the flying object.
He knew when it was going to go up. It's fake. They just added the thing in afterwards. Because if that thing went up that fast, you would have not been able to follow it as clearly as they did. No way. You're not expecting it. Yeah, I call BS.
The camera pans up. but is
Maybe he
unable to
didn't do it
find the
that
flying
bad.
object.
Maybe it was pretty good.
The camera pans up, but is
Not a
unable
bad
few
job,
moments
but-
before suddenly zipping away upwards in the sky. The camera pans up but is unable
It's
to find the
interesting.
flying
And when you
object in
look at the
sky,
bottom of the craft, it
hovering
looks
for a
like the
few
lights
moments
changed,
before
right?
suddenly
Let's
zipping
try and
away
stop it. Let's do a slow motion. I know. It's fake. I got it.
upwards in the sky.
Here it goes. When it gets closer to the top, here we go. Oh, wow. One of those little designs lights up. It looks like they all did. See that? This looks real, guys. Doesn't look fake. If it was fake, I would think it would be a clearer, and it would be clear, but it's coming out of this hole, and then the other two light up, seems like, when I paused it. And it's hard to get even in the slowest motion.
It's in the sky.
I pretty much know where to stop it, but I was trying to get it at its full brightness, but I'll stop it earlier. Here it goes. Now, that's about it without guessing. So that looks pretty real. You see it's coming out of the other holes too, just not as brightly as this one. I don't know. I think it's real. What am I missing? Why all these smiley faces? Stu Gerson, IR film. What are you saying? That's not real. You don't think that's better than a Jeremy Corbell video? Come on, man. Of course it ain't real. Real. That real. Nobody's walking around. See? Now, what if that's real right there? And you're just dismissing it because you can't handle the truth. It's too good to be true. Huh? I'm right here. Am I not here? Hello? Nobody can hear me? Nobody can see me? Did I go cloak? Did I go cloak? Am I cloaked? Ma! Ma! Did I go cloaked?
Anybody seen Richie? Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie.
It's a beautiful man right there. All right. So you don't believe in Slap Tam. Do you believe in Seagull? Look at that man. That's a man's man right there from the 80s. He's back. And he's looking for me. And you don't tell him. Anybody seen Richie? Anybody seen Richie? Huh? I'm going to keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie. Isn't that what he says? Hold on. That's what he says, right? It's not playing. Come on.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie.
That's hard the way he said that. I'm going to keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie. Right?
Anybody seen Richie?
Huh?
I'm gonna
keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie. I'm going to keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie. Have you seen Richie? Huh? I'm going to keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie. God, I still fuck it up. Huh? I'm going to keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie. Look to the left. Huh? I'm going to keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie. Got it. Got it. Got it. Not that hard. I'm an actor. Huh? I'm an actor. I'm going to keep coming back and listening to your auditions till you get the lines right. All right, Seagull. Huh? It's Seagull. I'm going to keep coming back till you learn how to say my name correctly. There they are. You know you want it. You know you need it. You know you want it. You know you need it. You know you want it. You know you need it. You know you want it. You know you need it. I know you want it. So I'm giving it the crop circle song. Come on, everybody. It's Goof on Sunday night. We're back on Sunday, baby.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they
mean?
I started a half bar too late.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? One more time, what do they mean? What do they mean? I wonder what they are. What are they?
Are they harbingers of world
Change.
Secrets in the field.
You hit that frickin' drum bell.
Are they harbingers of
World change.
Secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world
Change.
Secrets in the field.
The what? The secrets in the field. Yeah, Goof On's gals. Listening live.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? All right. Right up your clacker. All right, what do we got next? I got a lot of mo. Come on now. Don't forget, later on tonight, maybe an hour and a half after the show ends, we're going to have another video for Third Phase UFO Report by me. It's not going to be that good, so you don't really have to come by. No, I'm serious. It's not that good. I thought it was, but now, not so much. Yeah, I don't think I need to show that on YouTube. Swimsuits. Why would I have that here? Oh, that was an ad. I thought I chose. I'm like, yeah, maybe I did. NASA has said that something massive has shown itself above our planet. And people, not animals, can't explain it. People. It's a video. NASA, they said it about people, not animals. You think a monkey's going to have something to say? Oh, monkey, I can't explain it. Ooh, what does mean? I don't know. What does that mean? Launch? Lunch? I don't know. But Unexplained Mysteries has a video, tried to make it sound really smart, as they say in Boston or Boston. NASA has, get rid of the has. NASA, get rid of said that. Get rid of these three words. Has said that. Because we know if we say NASA, they're saying something. What was it? NASA. Something massive. Shown itself above Earth. And then get rid of everything else. That's how you make a title. You shorten it down, you make it more powerful. You don't need prepositions and shit. You know what I mean? Has said that. Who talks like that? Right? Such bad grammar. I don't know why it bothers me that much. It's not my title. What do I care? But I do. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Always trying to learn. Anyway, here it is. This is a big, massive thing near the sun. We didn't talk about this yet.
In recent years, this object has become known as the cube.
The cube.
And theories for what it is ranges from an unidentified flying object
maybe
to camera anomalies. NASA have pointed.
I always thought NASA was just covering up shit. Hey, you can't look at what's here. At gosh, I put a square cube right around it. They don't even care that it's square, NASA, right? What's that? Oh, this is the UFO? This is a real UFO? Oh, okay.
Pointed out that these objects are nothing of interest, have nothing to do with unidentified flying objects, and have said there's no need for further explanation.
Have said.
As what we are looking at is something like a glitch in the data.
Data.
However, not everyone agrees with this idea.
Not agreeing.
In fact, another one of these cubes has just showed up at the sun, and right away UFO believers started to share the image. The image shows what looks like a giant cube close to the surface of the sun, with some saying it looks like solar rays are causing the object to look a little faded. And as mentioned on NASA's website, the joint NASA ESA Solar Heliospheric Observatory mission, SOHO, was designed to study the sun inside out, from its internal structure, to the extensive outer atmosphere, to the solar wind that blows across the solar system. Launched in December 1995, SOHO was meant to operate until 1998, but it's been so successful that ESA and NASA have endorsed several mission extensions over the past 2 decades, allowing it to cover multiple solar circles. As believers pointed out though, these mysterious cubes keep making appearance close to the sun.
That's a good one.
With one researcher
it's a
saying
good one,
that one of these
Tractor.
images it looks like the cube
Very
is
good.
interacting with the sun. One user who saw the image said the following. This image looks...
Alright, so this person, I think, is trying to make it like this is a real UFO, right? Isn't that what they're trying to do? But it isn't. It's a cube. And I think it's NASA, right? Just covering up stuff. Because it's right in front of this emission from the sun. But let's get down to this one here. All right, we were about there.
Something is clearly pulling away from the sun, and even having an effect on it. I'd love to see what's behind it. It's strange that they felt the need to black out whatever was there.
So wait a minute, he just said it's so strange that they felt the need to black out what was already there, but then earlier on he said that this is a UFO cube. So what is it? You can't have it both ways. Anyway, there's some other strange ways that he's enlarged it and whatnot.
Entering our planet and watching human civilization.
It's the Borg.
Interestingly, those who have studied these anomalies have said there's 2 different types. You have this one that looks kind of transparent and cloaked, then the other version that looks like a giant black cube. UFO researchers have said the large transparent cube has a kind of cloak on them. That means it's harder to see them, whereas the black cubes aren't actually a cube, but were actually placed there in order to hide something behind it.
Is Scott Brown still here? Doesn't he know what these are? Right, guys? Don't we know what these are already? Right? Right? We know what these are, right? It's just us just blacking out stuff. No? It's an artifact of the camera. Oh, there he is. I knew it. Thank you, Scott. We don't always see eye to eye, but I don't know. I don't even think it's an artifact of the camera. I think it's NASA covering up stuff. It just has to be, man. Because that's what I think NASA does. But I think, okay, an artifact of the camera, that it stays right next to a corona ejection or something of that effect, something some activity near the sun. That's what's weird. Like it's pulling energy from it. I mean, we don't know. It's 93 million miles away. And I'm not sure if Soho or whatever camera took these images, some of these images. See, here it's not black, though, man. It's clear. It's like we're seeing through it. So what they probably did, they probably just used the blur feature. And what you see in the blur feature is this. It looks like an object. It got blurred out. Hell, you could even go as far as saying it's freaking alien right here. You understand? Capiche? It's a one capiche show, everybody. Hey, I'm just throwing it out there for you, man. I don't know. I don't see how UFOs, I guess they can get right up to the sun. Right? They can. If they can traverse through time and space, they're creating a bubble around them that keeps out a gravitational bubble. All right, I found some of the show here. We're okay. The guy who I said, and I kept getting it wrong, who's the worst skeptic on the planet, one of them, it's Michael Shermer. He's one of the worst skeptics I've ever seen. When he was on Larry King several years ago in the late 90s, early 2000s, boy, was he as dumb as a box of rocks. Yeah, dumb as a box of rocks. No, I am not. Well, see if I'm supposed to. No, I can't. I can't. Somebody says, and I don't know why I have it, stare at this for just 10 seconds and try to describe the feeling. And it's a picture of Biden, the ex-vice president of the United States, just standing there looking forward at the camera at a news conference. And it's got no expression. This comes from UFOs and aliens. Unknown alien looking phenomena. Aliens on Earth. The denials of the phenomenon will disappear. A new truth does not triumph by convincing its opponents and making them see the light, but rather because its opponents eventually die and a new generation group grows up and they're more familiar with it. That is so true. That actually was said by the physicist Max Planck in 1950. We've said that here. The only way disclosure will ever happen is when all of the people who are keeping it from the public die. These people with these unbelievable beliefs that they're demons. Just the fact that Lou's higher up told them that they're demons tells you, by admitting it, right there, they're demons, meaning the aliens. They're demons. Some of them, maybe. I don't know. But that's what we're going to have to do. Well, and you want to take a look at it, you're going to have to think, okay, so since I've been alive, I was born in 68. The TV, the movies were all seemingly about space and getting to the moon and going to Mars and Star Trek, then Star Wars and E.T. and all the way up to the Transformers. And I mean, they're alien. You got Superman and so many different things that we grew up with. It's no wonder we have the imagination ready for disclosure. We're ready for it. But people who are 25 years older than us that are still alive and that still control stuff, 20 to 25 years, we have to wait for all of them to kick the bucket. Once they kick the bucket, we can open up other doors that they used to guard, unless, because what you're hoping is that your message was given out and spoken so much that the next generation of people will be a little more lenient on the rules and regulations of keeping stuff from the public. So we're hoping, and that's where kind of I think Marco Rubio comes in and other people like him. That's all the way up to our government, the Senate, whatever. So we may be at the beginning stages of disclosure 20 years from now. Think about that. Where Lou Elizondo, he's my age, 53-ish, 54-ish. He'll be alive. He'll be just under 80. He'll be my dad's age. So will I. And disclosure will happen. 20 years, 25 years, somewhere in there. So if Lou is sitting out here now telling us that it's a threat, it's aliens and possibly us, I'd like to hear him say that. Yeah, it could be us. I think he has said that, though. Don't you think it's us working hand in hand with aliens? It might be. Anything's possible. That's Lou's answers. Now, go march down the street to your senator's office and governor and let them know what I said. We need disclosure. So, Lou will champion the next quarter of a century disclosure. He is going to bring it in with the younger guys who will only be in their mid to late 60s, like Corbell and maybe DeLong, or who else is there? George Knapp may not be here. Probably won't be. He won't get to see it. But he's given Corbell the keys to his castle. Mikasa Sukasa Corbelsa. That sounded like Star Wars. Mikasa Sukasa Corbelsa. Misa so happy. Jar Jar? Oh, jeez. That was awful. Shouldn't even do it. Haven't even practiced it for years, months, weeks, a couple of days. That's where we're at, man. Maybe we're at the beginning stages for the next gen. We're at the generation where maybe things are finally breaking down and getting through and getting out to the public for ufology. They don't care about us. I mean, we're just a small group of loudmouths that, wish things would have gone differently. I don't know, man. If it's not about aliens, then what's it all for? Seriously. If it isn't aliens, what are we doing? Well, UFOs, if they're back engineered, are from alien craft, right? Couldn't be our own ideas. See, I guess the word on the street is now we have things in our arsenal, or in a, whatever you want to call it, in our vault of secrecy. We have things that are 100 years into the future. Maybe. It always used to be 50 years, right? See that there? That there's the stealth bomber. They had that sucker since 1947. What do you mean, Dad? Well, a UFO crashed in the Roswell Desert. And they back-engineered. What's back-engineered? Just let me tell the story. Figure it out. They back-engineered alien saucer craft materials into the stealth bomber. That's why we're seeing it now in 1997. But Dad, it's 87. You know what I mean. Doesn't matter what year it is. 40, 50 years, that's how long it takes to make this stuff get tested and get it out to the public. And guess what? Public ain't going to be able to use it. It's just for military purposes. But Elon Musk, I don't care about no Musk. Elon, who names their kid Elon? His name is Noel. No, it's Elon. No, Dad. He spells his name backwards. His name is Noel. Noel is Noel. No, he goes Nole. This guy is dumb. He's so smart, he's stupid. No. As far as I'm concerned, Noel or Elon, whatever you want to call yourself, you ain't doing nothing that hadn't been done before. You mean to tell me Elon Musk hasn't been practicing on this stuff for 50 years? He just has a rocket that can land and be reused. Pretty cool. It lands, and I say, how did it land? I don't get it. It doesn't look real. It doesn't. Sorry. It looks like CGI. Well, there's a dumb answer. People watching it on TV, see a thing landing there on the pads in the water. Yeah, I know. And it still looks fake. That goes back to Elon's statement. Remember what he said? Oh, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said something that it's so real it looks fake, or it's so fake it looks real. Mick West texted this. CNN asked me to explain 4 videos. Lack of time meant I had to skip one. And here's the notes I had ready for a 90-second live exposition. I picked Go Fast because it was a bit more accessible. The Nimitz and the FLIR, very hard to explain without showing the relevant video. Interesting. And then you see this when you click on the link. See it yet? Hey, Dustin Butterfield with a $5 super chat. Hey, thank you very much. Don't forget, you can help super chat. Support the stream. This is it. It's full time. That's it. It's what I do. If we're going to go every day, I'm going to have to, say this. Go to PayPal. What is the other one? Cash App. And become a patron if you want. Because I've got 10 mouths to feed. Man, I got 10 mouths to feed. I thought you said you had 9. I lied, man. Freaking cab drivers on Mars. Thank you, Dustin Butterfield, for $5. Says, what's up, Rich? This is for you, buddy. That's really nice of you, man. That's like super generoso. It is. Thank you. Goes right back into the show. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Butterfield. You can just call me Butta. No, I'll call you Dustin. I'm having a conversation we never had. But did we? Thanks, man. So you click on this and it says Nimitz. I don't know what the eyewitnesses saw. Oh, I can do it like his voice. But the video was taken down an hour later. It might not even be the same thing. People say it showed a craft rapidly accelerating, but I've gone through it frame by frame. In all the times it moves, it really, the camera switching modes. I got something in my throat, see? COVID. And losing lock for a fraction of a second. The camera is tracking the object moving away and to the left. The last time that camera loses its lock, it does not get it back and the object simply continues. It never really does anything interesting, and it might simply be a distant plane. He loves that one, doesn't he? It's a distant plane. It's a distant flare. It's a distant jetpack guy. All sorts of good stuff. Mick West got it all. He figured it all out. He really did. He really did. Didn't he? Mick West is a good guy. Shouldn't be mad at him. Shouldn't be mad at him. All right. I got to show you. Post-disclosure world. He says there is so much stuff being said, assertions being made, that is simply not backed up by the evidence, data, or historical record, except me. I guess he says he's backing it up with data. I don't see UFO Jesus doing anything like what Mick West has done or a real researcher has done. I haven't seen that at all. So I wrote, true, because all of the recent Corbell videos are easily proven to be man-made. How many more man-made videos will be touted as UFOs? It's ridiculous, and it's watering down the legit evidence to look just as silly. What? It's confusing the general population, which is his point and narrative, to confuse, deflect, deny, access. I added the last thing on there because it couldn't fit it, and that's what I wanted to say. I must have read that wrong or wrote it wrong. It sounded awful. I'm not a good tweeter. Nah, it's not my forte. UFO Jesus says there's so much stuff being said, assertions being made. It's not backed up by the evidence, the data, or any historical record, except me. That's what he says, except him. I don't know. I don't know if it's a joke or what. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll have to get to that. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, you want to see something interesting? This is cool. Have you ever thought about this? What if you're going down the road at 50, well, I don't know, 100 miles an hour? And what if you shot a gun backwards and you were going 100 and it shot out at 100 miles an hour? Would the bullet just fall straight to the ground if you shoot it the other way that you're going? Well, some kid did a video experiment on that. Pretty wild stuff. I thought I'd show it to you for the hell of it. Yeah. And then I'll see if my videos came back. That'd be cool.
Ball's right here. Okay, no way did I just get that in the first tries. That was literally my very first time trying this.
So he shoots it.
My first pass. I thought I was
and
gonna
it
have
worked.
to try this like 100 times to get the speeds just perfect, but I shot.
Can you believe it? He shot it as it was going by, and it worked.
Hour.
That's crazy. It actually bounced off the car.
The ball's right here.
You can see it bounce off the car.
This. So it was my first pass. I thought I was going to have to
He
try
doesn't
this like
say it
100
though.
times to get the speeds
Right
just perfect.
there.
But I shot it
Boom.
right when I passed the camera. Right when I shot it, you can see it just drop down. The ball slowly falls and it bounces right in front of the camera.
Still cool though, because he proved a point at a certain speed. I mean, you don't really have to prove it, but yeah. I mean, he can't go as fast as a bullet in his car, so he had to use that gun, I guess. It's pretty wild. Thought that was interesting. Don't know why, just was. Richie, watch this. Watch. Okay. What time is it? It's a little, we're almost done. I've got to play this. So I want you to enjoy a little bit now for the rest of the night, because I'm going to show you something that's unbelievable to me. Just freaking unbelievable that this would even happen in real life. But there's people out there like this. They're everywhere. Men and women. And I couldn't believe it. Guys, this is Cartnarks. We're coming back a little bit. We haven't seen a lot of videos. There's a lot of good ones here. This one tells me the state of the world we're in. Well, in America. The state of the...
Narketeers. This free-spirited young lady, I believe, is doing the thing that we always see when people park at the very far end of the parking lot, is they want all the space, but they also don't want to take the walk back. Wow, she's closing her door even. Weep, skeep, wheedle, deep, doop, Agent Cameron here with the Cartnarks. That's not where the carts go. That's not where the carts go.
No, but there are people, they pay people to
Okay, ma'am. Let me explain. We hear this all the time.
Oh, listen, buddy, listen. I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
I get what you're saying, but there's no, I don't know.
You don't care?
No, because they pay people.
Well, now, ma'am,
money
when you go to the...
go up and collect them.
Sure.
I get a kid that I got to get back.
Oh, is there a kid starving to death or something?
No, but no.
They also pay. Do you pee on the seat when you use a public restroom? Because they pay people to clean it.
That shit up. That's disgusting.
That's the same idea. Ah, gotcha.
Get a fucking life, man.
The carts are my life. That's why. And don't listen to music while you're in your car. That's not safe, and it's against. I was about to say FAA regulations, DMV regulations. You're not supposed to.
So you get what's going on here, right? I got to pause it at least once. She says, this is what people you don't understand, right? They've got these cart corrals when you go shop. And look, I'm telling you, because my car's been dented several times. Even when I had really a nice luxury car, it got dented out every time I went shopping, it seemed like. Not every time, but it happens. The first day I got the car I got now, wind came out of nowhere, pushed the cart, and scraped my back bumper. Still have it on there from day one. So you're supposed to put the carts back into the cart corral. Oh, but they have people that pick them up. They're supposed to pick them up from the cart corral. People are so lazy, they won't even take 5, 10, 20 steps. They put it in, handicapped places and places that are restricted and nothing should be there. They put it in other parking spots and they're like, so? Well, that's what she kind of just did. So they got people who pick it up. What do I care? Why do you care? Well, what he's saying is true, because carts get away and they roll into other people's cars. And sometimes they could roll into traffic. You never know. But it's just you could be impeding somebody in a wheelchair from getting to their destination. Or actually, they put these carts and leave them in the handicap zone where people who are handicapped get out of their cars with a machine that takes them and puts them down on the ground. People actually block that stuff. That's what this guy's purpose is. Put the carts away. One guy says, but I'm handicapped. You were walking around the store like it was nothing. Now all of a sudden I'm handicapped? I hate people that. And then this one lady was yelling at him. She's handicapped and she's walking around acting like she's going to hit him. Man, I'm sure that somebody in the handicap world would love to see that. It's just crazy thought. It's just like a really good experiment on humanity. People just don't care. Half of them don't. But their excuses are weird. And then they get mad at him for calling them out.
Oh, what's she doing? She's taking... That's a bumper, man. Oh, no, now you're littering. Don't be a litter bug. Yeah, I'll put one on the back of your car here for you. Madam.
Knock it off right now.
Now,
I mean it.
I will if you take your cart back. Would you like to do that for me?
Knock it off.
Knock what off? Be a responsible person?
Touch my stuff.
That's okay. It's for you. See, he's got our phone number on it. You can call.
Don't bother me right now. I mean it.
But you're bothering people by blocking the spot. Do you understand the correlation, madam?
You're starting this shit. Back the fuck off.
You started it with your cart, ma'am. All I did was ask you.
What they pay people for.
But, ma'am, what you
Leave me the fuck alone.
Wait.
I mean it.
Okay,
Leave me.
I got more.
Get the fuck away from me.
What are you doing? You're blocking traffic
No,
now.
you're starting shit.
Ma'am, you started the poop
Do
with your.
not get anywhere near me.
How about this?
Stop. Stop.
Do you want to have a conversation, be civil, or do you want to yell like a big old sourpuss?
Me.
I didn't touch you. I never have.
You're touching my shit.
And
Stop.
someone else is going to touch you with your cart when they try to pull in there.
Stop.
Get away.
Sir, did you see her what she did with her cart?
Get out of there.
See, now you're overreacting. You're falling for her tricks. I'll give you one right there.
What are you fucking talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. It's the carts.
Stop it.
Madam,
Leave me the fuck alone.
Madam, why are you
leave
reacting
me
this way?
alone.
Why are you not
Leave me alone.
Why are you not
Before I go on
addressing
with
the
my life.
situation with the cart? You make it hard for other.
Don't come near me again.
Why can't people have conversation? You know, all she had to do was talk to him. I understand the frustration. You know, the guy's just being consistent, but he knows it's going to be a good video. Persistent. But there's no reason for her to act the way she's doing. There is a reason for him doing what he's doing. He's going to make her never forget to put her cart away. That's the point. And I believe in that point. I'm a victim of carts going through parking lots and hitting my car. I don't like it. This is bad. This is unbelievable. But if you want to watch the rest, you'll have to go to Card Narcs. I can't play the whole thing. Unfortunately. It's a really good one. Really is. What's that? I have another one of these? Where? Oh, I've got to play this.
Cart Narcoteers, it is I, Agent Gabriel, here at the cart return. Look at this man. He's trying so hard to block a handicap spot when the cart return is right here. He's even addressing this woman and those children who are having to watch his atrocity in vain. Oh no, look at this. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do such a thing and block the handicap access area?
Say what?
Why would you do such a thing and block the handicap access area here, sir?
That has not blocked the handicap access. I'm handicapped myself.
Right, so why would you want people...
That's not a block in the handicap.
Right, so let's say someone wanted to get out here and walk around. Why would you want your car to block them?
You know what, man?
Yes, sir. You did not address my...
Soon as he makes a valid point, you know what, man? I got to go. I'm busy. You know what? I'm busy. This is the problem with the world today. People just can't talk. People can't accept responsibility for being lazy. It may seem like a small thing to you, but this is not the society I want to live in, where people leave their carts out. I like seeing people put their cart away. I do it. And you know what? I walked around the whole store with that cart. Why can't I walk another 30 to 50 feet and put it away? It's weird how people have always left their carts out from day one. From day one. My mother calls them wagons. Go grab a wagon. It's a cart. It's not a wagon. You pull a wagon. You push the cart. That's why they call them push carts. Anyway. Oh, let's play it. Let's continue just for a moment.
Excellent point. I'm Agent Gabriel with the Holy... I'm sorry?
Your point is, I don't need to talk.
And this is like a guy who gives sermons, like a reverend or some sort of pastor thing.
I have no reason to talk to you.
Yes, you do, because you have a moral responsibility. Yes, you do, because you're the one who left your cart here. You have a moral obligation to be a good person. Well, they even have, it says, attention customers, our shopping carts provided for your convenience.
I'll take it.
That's very sweet of you, young lady.
I mean, we have handicap spots here, but nowhere for them to put their cars.
Well, what's that right there?
Well, they're handicapped.
And where did he just walk from? How did he get? How was he? Did he suddenly become handicapped when he walked out the store?
Are you hired by Costco?
I'm hired by the Cart Knox. I'm Agent Gabriel with the Holy Order of the Cart Knox.
I'm gonna leave this here, Agent.
Okay.
Have a good day.
She decides to leave it there to support the other guy's wrongdoing.
I don't know why you're trying to help him and enable his bad behavior.
He's handicapped.
Hey, you're the one got the bed.
He's handicapped, but he's walking around fine. I say if you're in severe pain and you can't walk, you shouldn't have to put your cart back. Or because if you're really that handicapped, guess what? You're having help with you, right? Somebody's going to be there to help you. Sometimes you can't get help. I get it. But the moral obligation to put your cart away, this goes all the way into ufology. It's the same principles. It is. Do the right thing when nobody's looking. Even when nobody's looking. That's the golden rule of life. You know, you ever hear of the golden rule? It's always doing the right thing even when nobody's watching.
I'm asking you to be a nice person.
I just left church. I just wait a minute.
And as a man of
I don't need you harassing me.
I'm asking you politely. That's not harassment.
You're not harassing me.
You could have put it away by now.
Look, as could have he, and he can put it away every time from here on out, madam. Yes, the Cart Knox. Thank you for recognizing. Sir, as a man of God, you should respect looking out for other people.
If you're a person of God, then don't throw it in his face.
I didn't. He brought it up first. He brought up church first, madam. He said, "Oh, it's church. It's church."
You know, leave him alone for Pete's sake.
But when he leaves his cart out, he does not leave other people alone.
He's handicapped.
How badly is he handicapped if he can walk all the way over here?
How do you know?
I saw him walk over here.
You have no.
I
business.
physically. She's asking. She's asking. She came to me, sir.
You are.
I didn't.
Freaking do-gooder out there. Can't even mind their own business, thinking that he's the one being rude to the woman. I tell you, this made me so mad, I'm going to have to stop it here. Go to Cart Knox. The links will be in the description, but I tell you what, I know it seems really small and petty. To me, it's not. It shows that you only care about what you want when you need it, and you're going to do what you want when nobody's looking. It's like if somebody dropped $100 bill and you saw, let's say somebody walking by dropped $100 bill but didn't know it, and you knew nobody was watching, you would take that $100. You wouldn't pick it up and run it towards them, would you? And say, you dropped this, you dropped this. I guess it depends how desperately you needed the money. Depends on what kind of person you are. I've always returned money when I see it fallen. If I found money in the street and nobody's around, that's my money. And that's happened. There should be a show where people just look for loose change in the world. They go around looking in subways and tunnels and, you know what I mean? Malls, all sorts of places where money's probably being dropped. I bet you can make $100 a day if you look for it everywhere. If that was your only job, that'd be interesting. I'd like to see a channel do that. I'm going to see if I have my pictures up. And oh, no, I thought it was. Let me refresh. That makes me sad. Why can I not? The 14th, that's the last time this uploaded. But I was here. Why isn't it giving me more uploads? Why isn't it uploading to my upload? Let me see. Computer. Download, backup, and sync. Automatically back up your photos from your Mac or your PC. No. Yeah, that sucks. All right. Export my data. Make a copy of your photos, which you can use service outside Google as additional backup. Activity log. View and remove your comments and sharing. They're all on. Suggestions. Don't care. Partner sharing. Unsupported videos. Nothing. That makes me a little sad. Utilities. I've taken photos and they haven't been uploading ever since I got the internet. That was the 14th. No, they should be here. They're not. They're not loading. That's bizarre. I'll have to go to oh wait, here we go. July 2020 archives. Jesus. Albums. Let's see if it's in here. No. Favorites. Let's see if it's in there. And don't have any. Sharing. There's me. Photos. That makes me a little sad. Oh, this is it. This is one of the videos from today. Isn't it? I think this is it. All right, I may have found one. It did pop up. Oh, it's a picture. So this is where I was. The pictures showed up. I gotta wait for the video. See, that was me packing and unpacking. Here's one at night. So look, that's it. That's crazy. So they are from here. It's bizarre. Yeah, but nothing's showing up. Not yet. That's sad. These are really good drone videos. Really good. This is going to be great. I'll show you this when I drove. Oh, no, you can't play that, you dummy. Can't play Scorpions. That's that cemetery I was telling you about. Yeah, it's really old looking. I mean, it's pretty big too. I drove around the other side. And there's a huge, yeah, you can go in here during the day. It's they open this up so you can cut through. But yeah, look at this. Some new people putting flowers. It's not like they're all old. But at night when you're driving by, there's two of them I drive by, which is really cool. But I am not going to. That's kind of how it looks on my way home. Usually it's covered over. I love driving around. I was talking to my parents yesterday, and the family got together. That's why we're out here. And it was a birthday party, barbecue / Pictionary. And I asked my dad, I go, so what do you like better? Here, he says. You like Florida better? Yeah, I like the trees. I said, so do I. Love the trees. I don't know, there's something about the trees. You know, we have the mountains in Arizona, but the trees are right next to you all the time. It's kind of nice. I go, I know. We grew up in a brown, dusty environment, and my hair it feels like a different head of hair. I don't know why, but it constantly looks like it's got this product in it. And I don't know if that's good or bad. You know? Just driving down these old, look at that tree to the right. The thing is enormous. Anyway, pretty cool out here, man. I don't know. I don't know why these drone things. I bet you it's 24 hours, but I've taken several pictures after the 14th. Look, here's one that says today. Yeah, that's where I was today. And through back here, this underneath these trees that are pretty tall, actually, there's a whole place you could run around. They have a track, not a track, but a path that goes around this whole thing. It's almost like you're going to this park's only 2 miles from my home. It's like you're going to a Disney attraction. When you get inside this place, because there's a path, and there's also a gully that's dry right now that I'm sure fills up with water. And when you go over this little bridge, you'll see it in the video. That's that sucks. I got it on the phone. Maybe I can show you here. It's on the phone. But when you go into this place, oh yeah, I have a lot of video. It is like you're entering a different time, man. It's weird. I want to show that to you. It's pretty cool, actually. I think it's right here. Yep. Let me bring it forward. I'm going to show this to you as best as I could. Things are falling all around me, and I'm not familiar with this kind of stuff. Shut up. Hold on. Let me get rid of this thing. God, they really fixed the stabilization on this camera. So I guess I walked in it already. Yeah. I'm already in there. Hold on. Right there. I just walked the long way, but I am not going with me. Here it is. Oh my God. This is great. All right, I'm going to shut up. It's like a little bridge. That's weird. The green of the trees is showing up with the green screen. I'm watching where I'm standing because I've never been here before. And I haven't been around a tree like this. No, this is too much. It's too bright. This is crazy. You can't see the canopy. It's all being whited out. It's so weird. Let me turn the green screen off. See if that helps. Nope. I don't have the Osmo with me. I didn't expect this. Oof. I hope I can get that white stuff flying through the sky. I almost wish I had a mask. There was all this stuff that was flying around. It doesn't look as this bad. I guess it's okay, but keep my mouth closed because things are falling all around me, and I'm not familiar with this kind of stuff. Shut up. God, they really fixed the stabilization on this camera. Oh, look at the shortcut right there. I just walked the long way, but I am not going to the shortcut. You should. That's so creepy when they start calling like that. It's like a park. I mean, it is a park, but it's like a paid attraction. There he is. Hold on. There we go. And I did. I had a little workout. Did some pull-ups today. I did 3 with my feet on the ground. Anyway, it looks better when I get it up on the screen. You'll see. You don't get to see the colors this way. It's sad. Well, I'm glad I was able to show that. Let me see. Let me get you a little bit of drone action. Let me get you a little bit of drone action because it's definitely worth it. That's why. I believe this is the one. Wow. Let me see. No. It was pretty cool flying the drone under that canopy. Here it is. There's no sound or anything because it's a drone. I know this sucks. It's not fun this way. I'm ruining it because here. I'll make a video for tomorrow since I can't do anything today. There I am. Anyway, let me get to a good part. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't looking as good as it does on the real thing, man. It looks awful. I was getting close up to the trees to see how close I can get and all that. It was pretty cool. Boy, you're missing out on the colors, that's for sure. That's sad. I did a little Star Wars, had some fun flying through things. You know, when they found the Ewoks. So I was flying in there, testing the skills out. I was kind of scared. There's the ravine I did the Star Wars through, right down there. People started coming, so I turned around. I didn't want them to hear the drone. And you can't have a drone, but you can have a drone. This place is open 24 hours. Check this out. It's a little better picture than, but you're missing out on the colors, that's for sure. I'll add music and everything. But it is really, the sun barely gets in there. There I am. You have to get to the chopper there. Watch out for that guy right there. Anyway. All right. Well, I just wanted to show you a little bit what you're in for. It'll be good when I'm done. I've got 30 minutes of video. Just showing you I'm working, making B-roll footage, doing all that stuff, trying to get life back to normal. And I don't know, man. Things are going to get a little bit tough, but we'll manage. We'll manage. We'll do it. Everything will be all right, right? Right? All right. That's what I thought. That's it. You guys are free to go. Glad you had your fun. Me? I got kids to feed. Thank you very much, moderators and super chatters, for your time and support. Appreciate it. Yes, sirree. Without you, what would I do? And veterans and newcomers, thank you very much. I know I wasn't myself tonight. I really just awful. But thank you very much for giving the show a couple of minutes. And if you stayed, great. If not, well, maybe come back in the future. Thank you, everybody. Super generous with your time. And we'll be back tomorrow, Monday through Friday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. And don't forget, third phase UFO report. I got a video coming up in a few hours. I'm sure third phase of Moon may have something, so check back later. Other than that, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Good night, everybody. I don't know what to do.
You know what will happen if you do? Stop it, you're hurting me not half as much as I will if